It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. And off we go from Denver. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Set, ready. 60 outlaw. Watch the run. Hey, Mike 51.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 13 yards on the game's opening play. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Rolling to his right. And open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Here we go. Set. 8. Read. Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
Check the outs. Check the outs. Sponge. 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 No, no, no. Ready, go.
Block now on first down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you can get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll throw from the gun. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now Gordon, first down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 8. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Set hut, 50, plant. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Ready.
1st and goal, Melvin. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Again, going on 2nd and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And McManus able to put it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Let's go!
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
45's the mic. Who that?
Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. It's our field. It's our field.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
319. Mike 45. I got him. Shift. Easy.
And they'll keep on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You gotta be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Squeeze, double. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Green 18, 20. We don't want this. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, watch the ball.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
How you like me now?
Look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, but maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
That's it.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ready.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
It's our time. It's our time.
Check.
Mike 51. 66. Bullet high. Ready, go.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
80 weapon.
Lock gonna throw. Able to get this to Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
Here we go.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
I'm coming after you. Right here.
Lock working out of the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. Watch the screen.
Again, it's Lock. Open man, it's Gordon, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the curl.
Again, they'll throw with Lock. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Check nickel.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
51's Mike.
On first down, it's Gordon down right around the 25. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
There.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Stop here, D. Go, Mike 51.
Set hot.
From the gun, it's Locke. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
60 Pittsburgh.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Operating from the gun, Locke. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by McManus is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Hey, Mike.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
All right, T, let's start. All right, T. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Mike.
And we got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the ball.
Jump out.
Converge.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted the 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
You got nothing. 50. You got nothing. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Record, record.
Hey,
Sam.
Mike 20.
Come on, D.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 28 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Ready.
Lock now on first down. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Lock on target there to Fant, the tight end. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Blue Dark Corkers. Blue Dark Corkers. Ready, go.
Throwing again on second down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a smaller back. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Lock with a throw, caught by Hamler. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, 32 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Let's go.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
We got this.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Get 300, get 300.
Set the tone, defense, let's go.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. And here we go, watch the pass. Watch the pass.
To throw again, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And off we go from Denver. KJ Hamler returning it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
go. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends Ringo. 4 down, 4 down. Check, check.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. General, West.
Check.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Switch. He's coming. Double up.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. 49 the Mike. 49 the Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Here we go. Mike's 49. Mike's
61. Matchbox. Lock.
They'll run on first down. Gordon.
Wide. Get wide.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Greystone travel. Ready.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
I got you. You're all mine, baby.
H2H. Ready.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. It's complete on the bubble screen. It's Gordon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
49 the Mike.
Here's Locke.
Let's go, Heavy.
Sets up the screen to Gordon. Not much there, only a yard.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And it's caught. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
15, Lonnie.
I'm going to run you over.
They'll try to punch it in. Gordon. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
That's what I do.
Locked it in. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. This is third and goal, this Chiefs defense. They're giving it all they got.
Watch the twist. Go. The motion.
Zoom, fellas, let's go.
So that'll back them up 5. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, third and goal. From the gun, block. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. That'll bring up second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Hey, 15. I got him, on me.
Mahomes again here on second and 10. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on third and inches.
Mike 20. We own them.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
You can't block me. Mike 20. Crunch time, defense.
Hey, 43. Check 50.
Mahomes to throw once more. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. What a start defensively. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Hamler now to return it. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I got one. Alert. Recon, 132 fighting.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, baby.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Ricky. 58's the mic. 58. 58's the mic.
66.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Ready.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield, That one incomplete.
Down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D.
Check 52.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Watch the edge.
On 3rd down, Lock. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver 1st. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Check 24. Ready.
Here's Lock to throw. Got Gordon open, completes it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Get in the weight room.
Mike's 5'9". Mike's
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Ready, go.
Watch the whip.
Ready, go.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And there goes Melvin Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, 26 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue: explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
45. Mike, 45.
He'll look to throw right away. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he takes this one back into the end zone. Touchdown! And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
45.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And he'll return return it to the 24-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
I got you. Mike, check, 59. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
After the turnover, here's Locke. That's complete. Okue Bunam. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You've got to cash in and get some points.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Here we go.
Block working out of the gun. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy there to make the grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Jeremiah Tauchu showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky steps away. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't. Hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 3rd and 14 coming up.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, Mike.
They go play action. Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Mike 20. Pick me up. Here we go. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Now Trubisky on first down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Colton Met. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Here we go.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Okay, baby, I see you.
It was Duke Dawson on the tackle, the second-round pick in 2018. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They're running it. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Check 3.
Red, up.
Now a shotgun handoff to Tacoma. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
180.
Here we go. Man left, man left. Even. 4 down. Even.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. That's complete to Mooney. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch. Pick up really nice yardage.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
45.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
180.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. On 3rd and goal, Trubisky looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, turn it up.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Bears get a bit closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, fellas.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
There he goes,
Light,
right side.
camera, action.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
All day, baby, all day.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to get something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
On 2nd and 9, Lock.
Big stop, D. Big
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and long now for Lock and the Broncos following the sack.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Watch the run. Ready.
From the gun, it's Lock. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. This is taken at the 23. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Yeah, baby. Go take that victory. Game time.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
Check, 59. All day, just like that. Just like.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Gordon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 44 yards away. The kick by McManus is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Mike 20. Man out.
On second down now, it's Montgomery. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Play action. It's Trubisky. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
First down, here's the run from Montgomery. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
45, Mike, 45.
Cut. Watch the twist up.
Looking to throw on second down. Trubisky, and he finds his tight end, Graham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Get ready.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks just don't get that one out of the rotation. Give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Easy work.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
180. Check Mike 45. 65.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Hamler now to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Broncos on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Shift.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Race don't travel. Yep, buzz, Alpha. Be ready.
Throwing now is Locke. He'll get that complete to Alberto. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Locke. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Skrine. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
180. Here we go. We got double tight.
They go play action with Trubisky. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I'm going to come back to you.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
There we go, Mike 20. Hey, ball.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's it. Big hit.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Check. Alert.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Mike 20. Oh, you got deep? Lock in.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Who do you want? Alert. Hey, Mike 20.
Play action. Now Trubisky. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Mike 20.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This will be caught by Mooney. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Watch twist. There we go, Mike 20.
Now it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Get it! Ready? 50. Plant. 59. All day. Ready, go!
Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. Davis and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.